You want to play volleyball?
Shiver.
So my day started around 7 o'clock this morning, and I got up and I went and did a few prenatal visits. So my day consists of going to Alpharetta, Ellenwood, and Marietta. I'm waiting on this client. She is 41 weeks tomorrow, so we're all in anticipation of her to go in labor soon. And now I'm back home with my family, trying to enjoy a nice evening, just in case I have a call like earlier in the morning, if that mom goes into labor. I'm gonna be right here, cause you know TT serve hard.
I can't serve like that.
Well, why you serve like that then? Well, just serve, please. It's. You want to serve again? Nope. Come back some. Okay. That's it. We did. But you switched teams, so you don't know. Come on, let's go in the house. My job affects my family in the fact that I am gone a lot of times, especially during school hours, and school is about to start back. So I think that, you know, being home with my kids, that has been greatly impacted by my job, and also, you know, having time, spending family time, doing family vacations, going home to see my family in South Carolina, which I haven't been home in a while. So that my job greatly impacts that a lot. I don't do much cooking. So I know I talk about healthy eating, but my kids do eat out a lot, but you know, that's just the way we survive, survival of the fittest. You gonna make my juice? Come on, let's see what we gonna make up today. Bunch of kale. Yeah. A little wheatgrass. Well, we mix it together with stuff. So to my clients, who I always tell lots of fruit, well, lots of vegetables and healthy protein, I do try to practice what I preach. And then where's my turmeric and ginger and a grapefruit? That'll be it.
She teach me how to suture.
What's that?
It's like when a person have a big cut and then you do. It's like, what do you call it?
Sew 'em up.
Yeah.
That's what else has she taught you? Have you seen a bitch before?
Oh yeah, on a video.
What was it like?
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
What was disgusting about it?
The baby coming out. And the sack and stuff. That's disgusting.
Oh.
Could you be a midwife?
No.
Oh.
You couldn't?
Oh. It's too disgusting.
What I think about my mom and her business, it's like very cool. I mean, it's something I wouldn't do, and I just take care of my sisters. But sometimes, you know, I don't be feeling like going getting them food. Like sometimes I don't feel like cooking for them, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Maybe she really in touch with that. She like to do that. She love it. I mean, she be ready to go bring one in the world. Every time they're ready to drop TikTok, she go get them. She always worry about the business, and when it's time, she ain't got no work. She saying there's nobody calling now. But then I told her what to do when they happen. They go out and get her rest. And she see now because she stay running 24/7.
I wouldn't say work is overwhelming because I love what I do. It does consume a lot of my time. And you know, at nighttime when you have all the moms that are due that money, nobody's trying to have their baby, and it's a lot of anxiety. Like, who's gonna go first if everybody's gonna go at the same time? So that's when it gets a little bit anxiety, or raises my anxiety level, but I don't think it's overwhelming. I just love what I do, so I just take it as it comes, one day at a time, one moment at a time.
So what's it like with your mother always constantly on the go?
It's, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. It's because she always like that. She was like that ever since like a long time ago. Like, she always used to be on. She always came back around like 11 something in that when she used to work at the hospital. So we was like basically home alone. But our big sister, yeah, she used to take care of her.
Aaliyah talk.
You talking to her?
Yeah, Aaliyah talk.
Okay, cool girl.
Nobody will understand it, but it's okay.
Yeah, you like look at her.
So this is Aaliyah. She is Lanaya's twin. They are 14 years old. She was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at the age of 1. So she's been pretty good, and she's, thank God, mentally all there. She understands everything. It just has affected her physically. She's not able to walk by herself or articulate many words. But she definitely loves her boys, and she definitely wants to be a part of her sister, being that she's a true teenager. She has her temper tantrums. And as you can see, her nails, she likes her little nails done and her hair done as well. The biggest challenge for me with her is right now we can't get out as often as we would like to because we don't have like a wheelchair van or lift. She has a motorized wheelchair that she drives like a race car. She's an expert at that. But other than that, you know, and lifting her up and down the stairs, because she's about 100 pounds solid. Yes, I lift her up and down the stairs, and my daughter, that's how we get her up and down the stairs. But overall, she's pretty healthy and happy young lady. And what she likes to do? She loves to look at birth videos, amazingly. She loves any videos about babies and childbirth. And then she loves to look at her little YouTube cartoon channels. And she loves gospel music. She was trying to sing a song, and that's been my inspiration, just to hear her sing sometimes, giving God the praises. Anyone knows me, I'm very spiritual, come from a spiritual family. But, you know, just listening to her sometimes, you know, she can't talk, but she'll try to sing her gospel songs, giving him the praise. As you can tell, like my husband just said, there's no real food in the refrigerator, but it is real food. It's healthy, good food in the refrigerator. So he'll eat healthy, but his definition of healthy is poke meat.
And rice. Chicken.
No.
Rice. The healthy. The next thing you know, they in the house. Let me taste it.
I can taste the wheat bread. See what he said will be much easier.
Let her taste it. I want to get her reaction.
Oh, God. Here.
It's sour.
So what advice I have for others who wants to start their own business or pursuing their own business is don't be afraid to fail. A lot of people afraid to fail, but failure is what's going to make you stronger. At first, you know, I didn't know how Gifted Hands Midwifery was going to even come about. I know in school we did a birth center project, and I had the name written down. It was Anointed Touch Birth Center. But in 2018, due to some unfortunate circumstances, that's how Gifted Hands Midwifery came around. In the beginning, it was rough, but I thank God for the people who's in my circle that continue to push me and inspire me and just continue to put the right things in place to help me grow, and also just being a believer and just standing on faith, because at one point in time I just didn't know if this was the right route to take, but you know, I kept saying, hearing the voice say, be still, know that he's God. And so, you know, many days I cried because I didn't know how this was going to take off or what direction it was going. I didn't know sometimes how I was going to make ends meet. You know, my husband, he was supportive, but, you know, it's just, you know, giving that second income in the household and just falling back down to one income, it affects you a lot. But he was like, you know, your time is coming. And I just continue to believe and trust in God. my family, they continue to believe in me, and I just continue to pursue my dreams. Many times, many days, I'm like, oh my God, is this for real? Like, I am really living my dream. And sometimes I drive in my car, I don't cut the radio on because I'm just thinking like, look where God has brought me from. And it's like, I have so much more ideas in my head that I want to do. And it's like, okay, you got to take it slow. You can't just come out the gate running like I want to. But, you know, I'll just take my time and, you know, work it slow and steady, perpetual movements. You know, that's the way to go. One of my favorite things I like to do since I've been in high school was to play double dutch. And so I'm trying to teach my girls how to play. So that's been a good activity that I love to do. I do keep ropes in the car and hula hoops. So any kind of fun activity, I always keep around. So you never know when you got to pull out some tricks. But maybe I can. Oh.